sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Scott Sports 101. I'm Scott Trotter. We'll talk a little Tribe and Major League Baseball, and we'll talk a little Browns and NFL football. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. What Baltimore Orioles manager was ejected from a record 91 games? I will have the answer later in the broadcast. Tribe is up 6-4 at the end of the was up 6-4 at the end of the eighth inning, and they're up 6-4 in the top of the ninth inning, and the Yanks are up batting and right now, and Shane Bieber was on the mound for the good guys tonight. He went 7 innings and only gave up 3 runs, and that was in the 5th inning. Neil Ramirez, I believe, will come out in the bottom of the 9th if needed. But he did go an inning or two, or he'd be closer Cody Allen. Check me if I'm wrong. Let's hope the Tribe can hold on and win this one. Now, I feel there's got to be some better arms in the bullpen. They've got Terry Francona knows he's got to get some solid arms in that bullpen if he wants to make it back to the playoffs and back to the World Series as well. Now, I feel they won 19-4 the other night, and then last night lost to the Yankees 7-4. Now, I feel they've got to start stringing wins to get really further ahead in first place, because I want us to hold on to first place and really secure a playoff spot. And I do want to get down to a couple of Indians games this year, and as I always enjoy it, and it's always a gorgeous day whenever I go down. And I want to see them just play well. They play their hearts out. They've got to, now that these guys score, and they've got to keep them off base. And they've got to, or get a double play ball. They've got to get these guys out. And they've got to not give up so many runs. And they're not bring in the wrong pitcher. They've got to have the right pitcher on if their starting pitcher cannot finish. So in my mind, they've got to get some solid pitching in that bullpen that have pitchers that have solid arms. And I feel the bats really got going tonight, and they've got to keep the bats going, and they've got to jump on and really get a good sized lead and hold that lead. And I just feel that that's what they need to do, and really pad their lead in first place. And I feel, they're starting to play well, but they got to play even better than what they are right now. Baseball is national pastime. I love going to games and sitting there and watching, and I love the atmosphere. And I want to see them just win more. They've got to. I know they can't win them all, but they've got to win enough to really secure that playoff spot, I feel. So I really keep in mind last year, or 2 years ago, excuse me, we came ever so close to winning the World Series in 2016. And although the Chicago Cubs won it, we just came ever so close. And keep in mind, we did not win the American League title last year. Keep that in mind. But we'll see if we can do it this year. They've got to really get some pitching in that bullpen. And also bring in a right fielder. And Adam Ross might be willing to step aside for Baltimore. He might be considering that and signing with the Indians. I will keep you posted on that. Excuse me. So I will keep you posted on that, and stay tuned for more. And I really feel that the Tribe really needed. Terry Francona knows what he's doing. If you think Terry Francona is going to leave Cleveland, forget it. He's staying. He is a good manager. He knows what he's doing, and he knows the bullpen needs to have solid arms, and he's trying to look for pitchers. And he has to do something before that trading deadline. So keep that in mind, and I think he's going to do just that. So keep that in mind, and I'll keep you posted on that. And so just keep that in mind. As you know, the Browns have 2 weeks till training camp opens in Berea on July 26th. Now, with Danny Shelton off to New England, the Browns are regrouping at the defensive tackle position. And there are 4 guys. It's not going to take just one guy. It's going to take at least several guys, and they're looking at 4 of them that have really been Trevon Copley, has been a real surprise. And again, he's really coming on strong. Jimmy Meter is also very capable at the defensive tackle position, as well as number 3, Larry Ardenjabi, who is also very capable at the defensive tackle position. And also, Caleb Brantley is really starting to shine, and he's starting again. I think he's going to do the same thing in training camp. Now, Shelton did not develop into a superstar, and he just did not shine, and that's why he was traded to New England in March, and he just did not have the expectations we thought. Now, Danny will be missed, said defensive line coach Clyde Simmons at minicamp last month. But I think Danny might be able to be capable at the defensive tackle position with the New England Patriots at Bill Belichick's 3-4 scheme. We'll have to see when the season starts. And now keep this in mind: the Browns placed 7th last year in all-time in the defensive tackle runs, and it was the highest since 1999, which was 18th they placed, and they also placed 21st in sacks, and they gave up 31 sacks, which was 3.35. Now, keep this in mind: they've got these 4 guys that they're considering are really capable, and I think are going to shine in minicamp. It's going to be tight who they decide. It may be 2, it may be 3, but we're going to have to wait and see when the preseason, because they're going to be testing them not only in training camp, but when the preseason starts in August. And there'll be all 4 preseason games that they'll be testing. Get those 4 guys and other guys as well. And I still feel most likely that Tyrod Taylor is going to be Brown's starting quarterback for this upcoming season. And I like what he's done so far, and I really feel he is really going to I feel, and hopefully everybody else does, and I feel he may be the quarterback to really turn this Browns franchise around. And I know Baker Mayfield will get a chance to start, but he may not start until near the end of the season, or because I feel you can't start a rookie right away. You've got to let him develop. You've got to let him be on the sideline and learn from the starting quarterback. And that's mainly what you got to do. And I feel that's what Tyrod Taylor and also head coach Hugh Jackson is going to want. Because Hugh Jackson has liked what he has seen from Tyrod Taylor at minicamp, and he'll hopefully like what he sees at Browns training camp. We'll get back to talking Browns and NFL and Major League Baseball and Cavs if we have time, but it's now time for the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. What Baltimore Orioles manager was ejected from a record 91 games? Excuse me. If you said Earl Weaver, you are correct. Earl Weaver, who managed the Baltimore Orioles for 17 years in the major leagues, was ejected from a major league record 91 games. In fact, he was ejected from both games of a doubleheader one time in the 17 years. And I have another trivia question on my next broadcast, which will be in 1 week. And now, getting back to the Browns and training camp opening in a couple of weeks, I also feel that they are also concentrating on also the defensive end position, as I mentioned on a previous broadcast. And it's either between there's 2 guys up for that, Sean Cohen and I can't remember. I know there's one other guy. I just can't remember his name right now, but I'll hopefully remember it on my next broadcast. I do apologize, but there's also one other guy. But I know they're very capable. Either one is capable of the position. Let me see if I let me look here. Sean Cohen and Austin Corbett, excuse me. And I feel either one of those guys, now I know, is capable of it. And I do apologize for the little delay there because I didn't know who the other guy was. But Sean Cohen and Austin Corbett. Now, and I do apologize for that. And I feel both those guys are capable at the defensive end, and I feel they are really going to shine, and either one of them could do well at that. And getting back to Myles Garrett, I feel he could have a breakout year, said defensive coordinator Greg Williams. And I just feel if he can stay healthy, he could do just that. And we shall see what he does in training camp and in the preseason. We're almost out of time, and before I sign off, and I will not be available next week because I'm going to be out of town on vacation next week. So this will be video number 26 I will be uploading to my YouTube channel. There are 25 other ones. So I will have another broadcast in 1 week, but for next week, since I will not be available, you can watch the best of Scott Sports 101, which is this one I'm posting and the 25 other videos. And you can just relive some of the from the past 26 videos. Now this being 26, you can relive some of the best moments and let me know what you think from Scott Sports 101. So please do try to watch some of my videos the videos that I have already done, including this one, my 26th one. So I will have another broadcast in 1 week, the last full week of July. So now, hopefully we'll see if the Tribe can hold on and win this ball game over the Yankees. Last I heard, they were up 6-4. It's probably over by now, and hopefully they have won. So, and I just still feel they're going to the playoffs no matter what. And they've got to get some good arms in the bullpen to really, if they want to get back to the ALCS and the World Series. So, hopefully Frank Harns can do that, and he knows what he has to do. He needs to do something before the trading deadline. So we'll have to see if he does that. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this edition of Scott Sports 101. I will see you back here back in 1 week when I come back from vacation. Until then, be sure to watch this video, my 26th video, and the other 25 videos. Watch the best of Scott Sports 101 while I am away on vacation. So, I will see you in 1 week. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.